Adaptation. We have seen that different plants and animals are found in different areas. Camels can be found in deserts, fish in the sea, goats in the mountains. What are the surroundings like in these places? In the sea, plants and animals are surrounded by saline, salty water. Most of them use the air dissolved in water. There is very little water available in the desert. It is very hot in the daytime and very cold at night in the desert. The animals and plants of the desert live on the desert soil and breathe air from the surroundings. The sea and the desert are very different surroundings, and we find very different kinds of plants and animals in these two regions, isn't it? Let us look at two very different kinds of organisms from the desert and the sea, a camel and a fish. Camel. The body structure of a camel helps it to survive in desert conditions. Camels have long legs which help to keep their bodies away from the heat of the sand. They excrete small amounts of urine, their dung is dry and they do not sweat. As camels lose very little water from their bodies, they can live for many days without water. Fish. There are so many kinds of fish, but do you see that they all have something common about their shape? All of them have a streamlined shape. A streamlined shape is when the middle portion of the body is larger than the head and the tail. This shape helps the fish to swim through water. Fish have slippery scales on their bodies. These scales protect the fish and also help in easy movement through water. Fish have flat fins and tails that help them to change directions and keep their body balanced in water. Gills present in the fish help them to use oxygen dissolved in water. We can see that the features of a fish help it to live inside water and the features of a camel help it to survive in a desert. Here we have only seen the example of two animals. Similarly, all animals have certain features that help them live in their surroundings. Animals and plants have certain habits or specific features which help them to live in their surroundings. This is called adaptation. Did you know that camels have long eyelashes and they can close their nostrils to protect them from blowing sand? This is an example of adaptation.